Thank you very much. When I wrote about my my co-inductees with Deborah, Peter, Eugene, and Clint, I felt that somehow they had made a mistake because being in that rarefied group is quite an honor. I was trying to catch Deborah's eye during the cocktail party because in my younger days I had a small resemblance to Harrison Ford. But my wife told me, don't do that because you look more like Ben Stein now. So. But anyway, I'd be delighted, Deborah, to talk to you because Ben Stein's a pretty good guy. So. I would also like to join my fellow inductees in thanking this wonderful university and the Alumni Foundation for this great honor. And I'd also like to thank Grant Andre for babysitting me and getting me here this evening and setting up a wonderful interaction with the students in the biology department. I'd also like to thank my colleagues in this great class, my fellow honorees this evening, and I'd also want to thank some of my extended family members, Steve and Susan, who are here this evening. Steve, I would request that you not tell any more stories about our time watching the Rams here, and because I'm afraid the dean was hearing some of them, and he would sort of pass over me. Today I had a chance to meet with some of the biology majors and on my old stomping grounds in the building, and actually that I got my master's degree, and talk about some of the science in the future. And I can report to you that the future here at SIU is very bright. And Paul, congratulations on running an outstanding biology department. You have done a tremendous job, and it was a very impressive faculty and group of students today. So thank you very much for that. I really enjoyed it. Tonight is my first visit back to the campus in about 20 years. I gave a scientific lecture in one of the Dean's Lecture Series a number of years ago. And every time that I'm introduced, I do hear SIU in part of my biography. I do not like to hear the years stated, though, as time goes on, but it is great to have a very nice remembrance of SIU. And every time it's mentioned, I smile when I hear about this, because for me, SIU was my inflection point. Scientists refer to inflection points as data where something critical to a reaction occurs. Sometimes that's the creation of a novel molecule or perhaps a new drug in the field of medicine. In my life, reflection points are often called course corrections because they provide a path forward to what is really a direction in your life. SIU was my inflection point. Here, under the tutelage of Drs. Mike Levy, Annette Bache, Kathy Dory, and all of the rest of the biology faculty, I fell in love with the academic life and decided to pursue research and to follow it really as my career path. In an SIU developmental biology class, I also fell in love with Jennifer Bartz, and she has joined me for the past 34 years in a wonderful journey. And every day, I think it still starts over for both of us. So she's been a wonderful, wonderful partner, and it's withstood me, actually, for 34 years. She has also built a distinguished career and together, and in so many ways, she is really responsible for mine. Darling, thank you very much for all those wonderful years. Together, we have always held SIU Edwardsville close in our hearts, and what SIU gave us was an opportunity, not a guarantee. It gave us an inflection point, and we look forward to that challenge every day. At the end of my session today with the biology students, one final student hung around, and he asked me to give him one clear piece of advice on how to proceed in his research career. And I thought that really reflected on the course correction that SIU had given me. And so this is from Henry Ford, and I think all of us in research really listen to this. If you think you can, or you think you can't, either way, you're right. Thank you, SIU.